Today we are talking about James, a very special case, as he faced the problem with not being able to properly chew his food, which resulted in a lack of nutrients. Now, James originally had a denture but never wore it because it did not fit well. Because of the chewing problems that arose, James could not get the proper nutrients he needed because of his chewing abilities and ultimately needed to be put on a soft food diet. Another reason James decided to come here to Nuvia Dental Implant Center was because he had speech problems, which deterred him from going out into public.
I'm Dr. Neilsen. I'm going to go over James's case. James came into us already having quite a bit of work done on the lower. He has a lower natural tooth bridge. He has almost every tooth is crowned on the lower. He's been wearing an upper denture for several years. He got okay retention with it. He couldn't eat foods that were too hard because he'd lose suction and the denture would fall, which is a very common problem. But he wanted something stronger. He had this for several years and he wanted something, he wanted to eat what he used to eat when he had all natural teeth. And so we helped him out. He came in and he didn't have any teeth to extract on the upper, so it was a more straightforward case. Bone where the extraction sites were, most of that had healed over pretty well, and so we had tons of good bone to work with. And so the plan was to place upper implants in one appointment, and I will show you the post-op x-ray. This is James's case after. As you can see, placed 6 implants on the upper, and again, this x-ray kind of makes it hard to see. It's just scatter. When anything metal is in the x-ray, sometimes it reflects. So that's what's going on there, but you can see this is a view kind of sliced through right here, so you can see how far the spread of implants were, which is great. So these are where his front teeth are, and then his premolar area, and then we got all the way back here, so he has a nice spread, able to get those back teeth, which are really the most important. I know everyone wants the front teeth to smile with and be confident about when you look in the mirror and go out, but really what I'm more concerned about is the back teeth, for you to be able to chew on. That way we keep those front teeth looking really good. And this is going to be great, and he's able to function so much better now because he has those back teeth. The space of implants is important because you know, the further spread you get, the more teeth you're going to be able to have and the more support. It's like the more posts you have, the more stability you're going to have, and so just this cross arch stability is going to be great, and the further back we are able to go. So if we weren't able to get those implants back here, it's still possible to do implants on just 4. Doctors do that all the time. Sometimes we have to do that, but the downside is you can only go back with teeth just a little bit past the last implant. And if we weren't able to get these back ones, unfortunately, he'd only have teeth that go to about right there, which is still pretty good. He'd have his first molars, which is really good. But having 2 additional implants is going to give so much more strength and give all these back teeth, so he's going to have 3rd molars if he wants.
Well, my experience with Nuvia has been pretty good. The team has been polite, generous with their time. Haven't had a problem with anybody. So I saw the Nuvia Dental on the internet, and I said, well, hell, I'll just give them a call and see what they can do. As far as pain goes, didn't really have any pain, didn't need any painkillers or anything. Actually took a couple ibuprofens on occasion, throbbing a little bit, but you know, no big deal. Everybody's tolerance for pain is different, and that's okay, but no, I really didn't have any problem. 5-6 years ago, I got dentures, never really fit, could not get them to stick, adhere, no matter how much glue that they put into them, that I had to try and keep them in, and just because of the structure of my mouth and whatnot, it just didn't fit. Yeah, I haven't really ever been one to have that big smile and whatever, even when I had my original teeth, which I haven't had for quite some time. You know, it kind of runs in the family with the teeth, and something you got to deal with. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. We'll see how it goes. The anticipation has been pretty strong for a long time, and I'm looking forward to, you know, like test driving a new car. Hey, I got new teeth, now let's see what we can do. If you're given the opportunity to enhance your dental hygiene and whatnot, I believe that dental implants is probably the best thing for you. My experience with dentures was not good. I believe it was the right choice for me, anyhow, to get them.
Make sure to tune in next week for another Smile Story.